Gaming has always been something I've taken a liking to. Video games as a whole form a much more negative picture in the eyes of our society. Yet, it can offer a grand cognitive experience with a plethora of benefits in tow. Outside of the powerful dopamine boost it can provide, certain brain regions can heavily benefit from the longevity of regular gaming sessions. This discovery led to my rapid fascination with the subject. I wanted to dive deeper and find the answers to some of my most prominent inquiries. What games influence each part of the brain, and just how do they manage to enhance their effectiveness? To answer these questions, I've sought out numerous sources regarding the powerful influence of video games on the human mind, alongside a handful of games as a visual aid. Researchers conducted experimental studies to determine which brain regions are affected when playing video games on a consistent basis. Research shows that crucial brain structures such as the hippocampus, prefrontal cortex, preparator cortex, and cerebellum greatly thicken in gray matter when compared to non-video gamers. Gray matter being an essential type of tissue made up of nerve cells that contribute to healthy brain functions. These vital regions are associated with mental processes like visual spatial processing, working memory, sensory-motor processing, and procedural learning, to just name a few. Ecosabrea is a brilliant example of a game that is persistently challenging your visual spatial skills and working memory. To start, what is Ecosabrea? Well, Ecosabrea is an open-world RPG detailing the paleobiota of late Pleistocene North America, predating approximately 20,000 years ago, set in Los Angeles region of California, more specifically taking place in the La Brea tar pits in the vast Los Angeles basin. You can roam through the mighty wilderness as one of the 5 currently available animals with the goal to survive in mind. It's highly engaging and cognitively nourishing. In this clip, I will be showing you a ripe example of how Ecos manages to seamlessly integrate an enriching environment that stimulates those essential cognitive functions. So I will be playing as an apex predator referred to as Smilodon fatalis. Here, I use the environment around me to detect the whereabouts of prey. As you can see, I quickly find a horse that unfortunately scurries away before I could even get into striking distance. Luckily, it left behind a scent trail that I was able to follow and sneak up quietly on a small band of horses. So here in this clip, I actually managed to get close enough to pull off a successful pounce on one of the unsuspecting horses, leading to a fulfilling kill for my Smilodon here. The next game on the roster is among one of the most popular video games out there. Renowned for being a wonderful, interactive, social, and educational game, Minecraft, similar to the later, is an open-world sandbox game where you can explore a whole world of various biomes and generated structures storing infinite possibilities. There's a wide variety of blocks and tools you can assort from to forge your own destiny and shape your world as you see fit. Outside the large selection of various materials, it's a survival game at heart, with numerous mobs and foes challenging your every move. Minecraft aids you in honing your creative thinking mindset and gives players the legroom to mess around with certain variables in their environment. learning not only from innovation but from hardship that is curated from trial and error. A research study was initiated to record the effects of playing Minecraft in improving hippocampal memory association for middle-aged adults. Participants were divided into 3 distinct groups and given a specialized cognitive test focusing on memory association strongly reliant on the hippocampus, known as the LDI test. The first group, known as the Con-NC group, did not receive any contact. The second group, known as the Con-Active group, was subjected to a flat world devoid of any ecological formations but could build anything they wanted. And lastly, the Intervention group was split into 2 parts. The first placed in a regular Minecraft world with biomes and various structures, then told to go out and explore but return back to their base soon after. The second, in a similar environment to that of the Con-Active group, but instructed to build specific structures that varied in ease of completion. Later, the participants were then exposed to the same memory association test as earlier. At the end of the 4-week study, the results concluded that Minecraft could in fact have a positive effect on the hippocampus when users embark on a journey that aims to cognitively challenge them. Prior tests were used for comparison. In this case, young adults had been previously studied with results yielding improved memory and greater hippocampal processing. Older adults showed near identical patterns of improvement to their young adult counterparts. Shortly, I will provide a clip of Minecraft gameplay depicting its flexibility and its potential for cognitive enhancement. Loading into Minecraft, I'm greeted by a vast desert and murky mangrove swamp. I quickly head over to the nearest tree and start getting basic tools. I then take a risk by heading down in the mines where I'm confronted by a mob of zombies. I hastily escape to the surface and stumble upon a rare desert temple. Going inside, I find chests filled with valuable items. I then decide to explore a bit more and see a large cavern. I collect coal as fuel and then head back to the temple where I set up camp. I excavate a small space in the desert walls, then rest after my long adventure. And lastly, I will be concluding this video essay by taking a look into one last game known as Fortnite. Fortnite is a third-person shooter battle royale where 100 players spawn inside a battle bus above a large island where players are then forced to hop off in search of gear and materials to equip to defend themselves from other rival players. The last one standing in the match is awarded a Fortnite battle royale. Research studies indicate that video game players have a reduced reaction time and experience less delay when presented with a task that requires quick and precise decision making. One study took a look at the differences in response patterns between video game players and those who are non-video game players using neural imaging. They used people from different gaming genres. Those familiar with Battle Royale, FPS, and RTS were tested alongside the non-video game players at viewing 2 sets of 600 colored dots, each passing through each other in an opposite direction. They are tasked with discerning between the correct direction of the color-assigned dots from the incorrect color-assigned dots. Tests had varying levels of difficulty. Once the study had ended, results showed that video game players had performed much better overall, faster reaction time of about 190 milliseconds, and accuracy increasing about 2% compared to non-video game players. Important brain regions in the video game players had lit up significantly while completing tasks, showing greater activity and signal changes in the thalamus, lingual, and SMA, powerful structures that contribute to decision making and processing. In this final clip, I will be demonstrating how Fortnite enforces quick thinking and hasty reaction time.
So in this clip, I managed to snatch all the loot from the side chest before my opponent. Realizing this, he tries to evade certain death by nimbly dodging and weaving my shots. Soon I lose him after my weapons run low on ammo, but I am granted another chance of getting him eliminated once I hear him below the structure. Fortunately, his quick thinking just barely saves his life after I initiate an ambush attack.